loan on it. You put 8% on $400,000. That's 30. What is that? 32,000 a year times 10 is 320. That's your interest on the first 10 years. So you need to sell your house for 500 plus 320 to break even. You haven't paid property taxes, maintenance, nor have you counted the fact that your 100 grand was dead. It could have been invested in something else. I'm just saying, compared to other investments, S&P 500. Okay. If you
Exactly. I actually agree with him on this one. I agree with him on this one. You could get a multifamily. It depends on how old you are too. If you in your 40s, if you in your not 40s, because if you in your 40s, 4 or 5 years of taking shit seriously, you could change your life. But if you're in your 50s and you're getting old, I understand. You don't got time for all of that. You just trying to enjoy life while you can. The amount of life you got left, okay. But if you're in your 30s, 40s, or even younger, you should get a multifamily. Rent out the two units, live in one, and then after 2 years refinance, buy another property cash. So now this now so now the first property that you buy, all of it is profit, all of it is cash flow, and then you could stack up and get another property because now you're getting paid from two other properties, and you probably got a job, and then you can just keep doing that over and over.
I think what's difficult today is that what you're saying right now makes sense to me.
yeah,
And I agree with you completely. I think
Yeah.
right now is one of the few times just financially speaking, I don't see the benefit of buying anything right now. The last property I bought
Because
was
of
in
rates,
2020
or
because
because
interest rates are so high.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I look at the cost of buying versus renting, renting is like half
It's
the
half
price.
nationwide.
It's insane. So when I look at the two, I'm like, why buy a house right now? It doesn't make any sense financially
Yeah.
unless you plan to live there for 30 years. But as a general saying, I think for me 10 years ago, I would have said buy something. I think for a lot of people,
Well, you'd have
it's,
been
it's,
right.
a,
You'd
it's a
have been-
savings account. But
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
it's kind of skewed, I feel.
yeah.
But I think for
How many
you,
people do you know have ever kept a house 30 years?
some of the investors I used to work with. And what they would do is they'd buy a house, fix it up, move in themselves,
Okay.
live there 5, 10 years,
Yeah.
keep that as a rental, then move on to the next one.
Well, that's different. That's different. If you're fixing it up, you're adding value to the property. So remodeling could add 100K, 200K to the property value, 50K. If you're in a nice neighborhood and you have this property which is terrible, and you fix it up, the property value could almost double, maybe even more. So that, and then you're renting it out, and then the property